So I released a video a while ago talking about the top 10 best characters to main, and it did extremely well. And this one is going to be another top 10 best characters to main. Simply, it's going to be the best characters you can main in this current patch, and overall characters that I suspect will stay good all of the time. And we're going to go over the 10 characters, why you should main them, and if the meta shifts, who you should main instead. You see, this is going to cover a few characters which are only good right now because of the way the meta is, and if it changes, it will change. But a lot of these characters haven't ever really been bad, and we're going to cover a few characters which I think you should main because they're fun, or they're cool, or they're a bit like unseen. And yeah, let's get into it. Number 10 is actually going to be, it's going to be a bit of a weird pick, and you might not expect it. It's going to be Zario, right? I think Zario is a super strong legend, and their stats are really good, actually, right? The 4 dex 4 speed, you know, you can go 5 speed, right? But you can also run the 8 defense 7 attack, which, okay, you are going to be slow at the 4 speed, but the thing is, you have such good stats other than that, right, that it doesn't matter. And I think Zario, right, is always quite good, but right now they're really good because both their weapons are good, like, are really strong, and dex is the least important stat, and you have low dex. So you have a really strong set of weapons with really good sigs, like really good sigs, especially the gaunt sigs. The gaunt side sig and down sig are insane, and the end sig catches so many stupid things. Like, this sig is just it's just very stupid. But yeah, Zario is my 10th choice on this list, and it's because they are just an insane character in general, right? Number 9 is going to be Sidra, right? So right now Cannon is terrible. Cannon is not good, but 1, I suspect it's going to get buffed, and 2, Sidra's got amazing stats as well. Sidra's got really strong stats with the ability to have 3 dex, right, and 7 defense, which is just, they're just good stats already. But sword is really strong. Cannon, okay, I say it's really bad, but it's actually not that bad. Cannon is still a very explosive weapon where you can do a lot in a short amount of time, and the weapon can kill. So it's not that bad. It's just when you're playing against, when you compare it to other weapons, it's just really not the best. But yeah, Sidra's kind of insane. The Sidra Cannon Enzig is just like so good. Like, you can end like so quickly afterwards, to the point where I'm pretty sure you can have 2 hitboxes out, yep, at the exact same time. As you can see, the cannibale's out, and so is my cannibal, and so is my like end line. But yeah, Sidra's like such a good legend. I don't think she's that high in the meta, but she's got really fun and unique sigs, like very unique sigs, right? Like, this down sig is really weird, but is a cool sig, right? And the side sig is weird, and sig is weird, you know. But really cool sigs, really good stats, really amazing character. Now, number 7 on this list, we've covered so far like 4 weapons in these characters, but this is when the weapon overlap is going to start to come, right? Because we've just covered sword, we just covered bow, we just covered gaunts, right? And this is going to be another gaunts legend who I think is absolutely just cracked, and that is Petra. I think Petra's a very cool legend because the different ways you can play her. You can go the 5 defense, right, if you want to play her a bit more safe. You can go the speed if you want to play her a bit more risky, and if you want to play her total glass cannon full risk, you can go the Petra with the 9 attack. And this leads to some like insanely high damage combos, and oh my god, when I say you melt people, right? Remember, this is against Barazi, who's like, hey, no, let's put the bot on Bodvar, right? So I can show you how insane this is. Your combos melt people. Like, you do like 1 or 2 cool strings, right? And like 2 reads, and then you end-sig them, right? And they die. The bot's on damage reset here, so you can't really see it. But if you look at the top, right, you see I'm just smacking the bot up a small bit, and how fast they're dying. And that makes this character just so like incredibly fun to play, because yeah, it's risky, but it's also fun. Also, Orb, Gaunts, 2 very amazing weapons. She doesn't have particularly high dexterity, so it doesn't matter. But this is, yeah, super good weapons, super good character, you know. and I highly recommend playing her. And I think we're gonna speed through some of these, right? I've covered like in depth the lower ones, which I thought were cool, but now we're gonna go for our first Scythe legend, that being Fate. If I can find Fate again, super cool legend. 2 good weapons, right? Scythe isn't the best, but obviously Scythe is very cool and very good, right? You know, Scythe is just good, amazing stats. Like literally, you can go the 8 speed on this character, you can go the 5 defense on this character, and you can even go the 8 damage. Like all 3 stances work really well. Character has amazing sigs on Orb and decent sigs on Scythe, and overall it's a really strong character. And then now we're gonna move to Hammer because Hammer is stupidly good. And we're gonna put the core in here, right? Core with this stance is just insane. 7 attack, 7 defense, right? Just crazy character. 2 of the best weapons in the game. I think maybe the 2 best weapons in the game, debatably. Like decent sigs, just overall an absolute powerhouse for character. And I don't know why more people aren't on them. Like I genuinely have no clue why more people aren't playing this character. But yeah, that is just an absolute beast of a character. Now we have Mako, right? Mako is just got, okay, this one I'm actually gonna have to go in game with to explain. Mako's sig, first of all, Mako's stats are amazing, right? Like, so they're fun stats as well, not just like good stats. Now Katars, you have this sig, right? You have these sigs. These sigs are all so good. The end sig is like a dunk with active input, right? Which means you can reverse it. And you have this down sig, which is literally like a god signature. Like, I'm not joking. If some characters in this game had Mako down sig, they would just be automatically meta. You can drift it and everything. Drift it either way. Super good. Weapons, right? Katars are quite strong. Greatsword's quite strong, but then you have these, which are weirder sigs, but they're very good. And then you got Greatsword. Greatsword got a nerf recently, but I still think it's extremely strong, like extremely strong. And also, this character is going to be one with a very high skill ceiling, as Katars are quite mashy, but they're still quite difficult. And same with Greatsword. Greatsword is very difficult, but extremely like mash. So you can kind of just mash a lot on this character, and that might be very appealing to some. Also, you know, high speed, high damage always makes for a fun character. Right, now we're going to cover the number 1 and number 2. They're both going to be here. They're going to be down below. We're going to cover Hattori and Bodvar. In my last video, these characters were number 1 because I thought they were absolutely insane, right? I thought these characters were just broken because they were always good and always strong in the meta. But I've come to realize that playing a character that's always like, they're just good, right? They're not the best, they're just good. Actually, Bodvar is insane, right? But right, Hattori and Bodvar, with like in a balanced meta, they are the most like average okay legends, and there's a reason for that. Their weapons, they both got sword, one's got spear, one's got hammer. They've got decent sigs, and they have pretty well balanced stats. If you just take away from speed on Hattori, you've got pretty balanced stats, and this just equals like a all-round amazing experience to play these legends, right? They are solid all the time. I think these 2 legends have the most like level 100 players, and that's why there's like a reason why you get a lot of people playing these legends, and it is just because they're super unique, and they kind of both provide something different to what normal legends provide by like being always good. They don't really have bad matchups, they don't really have like negative anything. They're just so neutral, and that could be very boring for some, right? That could be very boring for some, but I think boring isn't always bad, right? Sometimes boring is good, and it sounds that sounds like dumb, but sometimes playing the most neutral and boring character, right, it's just the way to go, you know? It's just like, it's just the way to go. And now we're going to go on the last 1 or 2. I'm going to put these like both as #1 top characters to main right now, because I think these legends are kind of very similar in ways, I guess. But we've got #1 as Mordex, right? You probably expected this. It's Mordex. 2 string weapons, amazing stats, amazing SIGs, right? You know, pro players are playing them. He's kind of back. Mordex is kind of like rising. A lot of people who drop Mordex are picking him up again, right? He is the most played legend for a reason. Strong, like very strong, and he's got amazing SIGs, which is one thing which is really underrated on this character. They've got really cool signatures and active input SIGs. They used to struggle, like Mordex, people say they struggle to kill, but now Gaunt has like insane true combos like that kill. It means killing is an absolute breeze, right? And yeah, that's why they are #1, joint with Koji, right? I think these legends are more similar than people realize, right? Okay, so he has Mordex has 2 very string-based weapons. Koji has 2 string-based weapons with just a bit better neutral game, right? Okay, and the thing with Koji is also a character that's good at everything. Good SIGs, good weapon comp, good range, decent kill power. They're just decent at everything. And I think Koji's going up there not because of this signature as well, right? If Koji didn't have this SIG, Koji might not be up there. The only problem is you're kind of locked to the 5 defense on this character because Dex is not that good. But, right, this SIG can single-handedly carry you up to an insanely high rank. I'm not even joking, right? This SIG is so good. It is unbelievable. Like, the range on it is insane. The speed's insane. The hitbox coverage is insane. Like, this SIG is so good that even in my rank, people still spam it. And not to mention the other SIGs, which are also, like, extremely good, okay? Especially on sword, you know. Then you got SIG true combos that people don't talk about. This character has everything that you're going to want to need in a character, like that you're going to want in a character. So if you want the well-rounded, you know, good, solid option, but with a bit of sauce, unlike Brawlhalla and Hattori, they don't really have sauce, okay? Right? Then pick this character. The reason I didn't put even more Hammer Legends in here is because I think Hammer's going to be getting a nerf, right? I think Hammer is going to be getting a nerf because it's just so good, right? And so I'm not going to tell you to main. I'm not going to put this guide out, right, of who to main, and then I'm just wrong in the future. But I think Gaunt will get a bit of a nerf, maybe. Scythe will not get a nerf. I don't think Bo will get a nerf. Also will get a nerf. So this is why these characters are top of the range of who to main this patch, right? Mordex is a strong legend with 2 of the most popular weapons, amazing SIGs, flashy plays. I think this character, well, it's my main, so I might be a bit biased, but this character is just like the most, not fun character to play because that's very subjective, but the most cool character, you know. Active input SIGs, you get to pick where you throw them, high damage, like spike, gimp potential, offstage, onstage potential, like they have everything. But if you're gonna, this is gonna be the honorable mention for this patch. So this mention is specifically for this patch, right? If you want to be a little tier hog, right, and you want to main the best character in the game currently, right, I'm gonna have to say the best character is good. First of all, Hammer. Just play Hammer. Just play Hammer. Any Hammer character is good. Every single Hammer character is good, right? But if you want to be a bit of a tier hog, you can play Sentinel. No, very slept on legend, but very good, right? These stats on Hammer just make anyone happy who's in like a mediocre elo or a high elo. You guys know what I'm talking about with these stats on Hammer, right? Just one trick Hammer. Scarlet's also an amazing Hammer legend to play. Just pick Hammer if you really want to be like a tier hog. Like if you're looking to pick up the game and you don't want someone to start, play Brawlhalla. Very, very strong, very good character, kind of the default character of the game. But if you're looking for a bit of sauce, get on the Mordex or Koji. Anyway, it's been 15 minutes almost. If you're all the way here, give me a sub and tell me, like, okay, I did this in my last video for months. If you just type a character and say, are they good or should I main them, right? I will reply. And most likely the answer is going to be yeah, because every character in this game is competitively I'm not going to say the word viable, but every character could win a tournament, right? Even Jiro, who is the character I've been maining for a while. I just said I main Mordex, but he's kind of my old main. I kind of switched to Jiro, and Jiro is kind of the worst character in the game. But even I've been able to find a bit of success with Jiro. I hit my peak elo with him, you know. He's not that bad. So, unlike other fighting games, Brawlhalla has amazing balance. So, you can play any character at a high level, right? Any character at any level, if you're good enough. Just remember that. But this is going to be top 10 characters main for new players or people trying to climb elo. Every character I've named here is very strong, right? Every single one, except for maybe Sidra, who's about middle of the pack. But I put Sidra in there because I think cannon needed to be like one of the slots, because cannon is such a unique weapon. But every person in there is a strong legend. So, you know, if you want to main a strong legend, then pick one of these up. But I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to sub. This was just a bit of a raw commentary, you know, late night, just what characters to main, because it's genuinely like a question I get a lot, and I just like linking people a video that I've made about it, you know. And you know, if you really enjoyed, yeah, sub, like the video, share the video, and yeah, tell me. I will answer every single comment, by the way. I will say yes or no or whatever on every comment. If you just ask me, is this character good, what character they main, just make sure to comment it down below. And I'll be doing this for months actually, so even if this video is up like and it's been 6 months, I'll still probably be doing it. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Laters.